This is Skyler Payne. By looking at me, you can tell that I live in South Central Los Angeles. I love living in South Central. Everybody always talks about the east side and the west side, but nobody really ever talks about the north side or the south side. And I'm trying to make a name for the south side, but there's not really any good phrase that you can use. I was out in the street going, "The South will rise!" Yeah, that didn't go too well. And you know how gangs, they have their symbols, they're like East Side and West Side and Bloods and Crips, So I came up with South Side. Yeah, I think it'll work, I'm out in the street like, "You got a problem, West Side? You got a problem? You better step off. I'm with the South Side." I'm hoping that'll catch on. I jog in my neighborhood, and no one in South Central actually jogs. If you're running, it's usually for your life. But I jog, and white people get freaked out when they see another white person running. They're like, "Do we follow him?" And then black people are like, "Do we catch him?" And then Mexican people are like, "What are we doing in this joke?" Now, I've been in LA for over 10 years now, and I must say that dating just does not get any easier. Dating in LA has made me very awkward and irrational. I've noticed that whenever I'm out late with a girl, whenever I leave to go home, it always crosses my mind, "Oh my gosh, I was the last person to see her." I hope nothing happens. It's like, "You were seen leaving her apartment." I'm checking my watch. Okay, it was 1:32. I'll text my friend, "Hey, Nathan, I'm leaving Burbank. Please check the time." I'll go into 7-Eleven and buy a candy bar, and I'm like, "Do these security cameras work? Are you going to rob us?" No, I'm not going to rob or kill anybody. Look at my hands and my clothes. I'm clean. No blood. I didn't brutally stab anybody. Remember me. And check the time. Yeah, that really shows how LA has messed with my head. It's like, "Oh, that was a nice date. I hope she isn't murdered." They say that women love mystery. So now, whenever I go into a club, I always wear a cape and cover my face and speak in riddles. What runs but never walks? Has a mouth but never talks? A river! Your place or mine? But honestly, if I could be honest for a moment, sometimes I feel like I'm never going to find somebody, But my Christian friends, they really help me out. They're always like, "Skyler, it's okay. God loves the unlovable." God has got a very special plan for your life. And I'm like, "Really? Is this what God really has planned for me?" It's like, "Jesus, take a note. I'm going to have Skyler date for about 10 years. Really struggle. And then he will be accused of murder." Thank you very much. I'm Skyler Payne.